Have you ever thought of how to win a lost game in chess? Hi guys, I am uh, Anish Deshpande, and in this video we are going to see a game of Mikhail Tal in the Ruy Lopez opening. If you want to know more about the Ruy Lopez, I will give you a link in the description of our previous videos. But meanwhile, like this video and subscribe to my channel. So let's start. Here, Mikhail Tal is playing with the white pieces, and his opponent is playing with the black pieces. His opponent's name is Bliss. So Mikhail Tal starts the game with 1 e4. His opponent replies with e5. Knight to f3, knight to c6 and bishop to p5. This is the Ruy Lopez opening. a6, bishop a4, knight f6, castles. Bishop e7, rook e1. And here, as this pawn on e4 is now safe, white wants to take on c6, take on c6 and take on e5. This was not possible previously. Here after a6, because queen to d4 would have attacked the knight and the pawn, and after something like this black would have regained his pawn. So now as this pawn on e4 is now defended with this rook, white wants to win a pawn like this. So black plays b5, not allowing bishop capturing on c6. Bishop b3 and castles. Here white plays c3 with the idea of d4. So black plays d6. Now if white here d4, then bishop to g4 would indirectly put pressure on this d4 pawn, as this knight would be pinned against the queen. So here white first plays h3, stopping bishop g4, and now black plays knight to a5, bishop c2 and c5. So d4 anyways, queen c7, knight bd2, c takes d4, c takes d4 and bishop d7, knight f1 and rook a c8. Now white wants to take this bishop on c2. So until here, this is the uh, this game is fully discussed in our first video of the Ruy Lopez opening. So I again request you to go and watch that video by the link in the description, so that you can understand this game better. But instead of knight to e3, here Tal played bishop to b1, which is also a good option to save this bishop. So black played knight to c6, knight to e3, and here black took e takes on d4. Here white plus first played knight to d5, attacking the queen. Knight takes, pawn takes, and after knight to e5, white regained his pawn by taking on d4. Now here black played bishop to f6. So now black wants here to play knight to c4 and attack this pawn here. So he doesn't want uh, black to develop this bishop on c8, as it is defending this pawn. So a good move for white would have been b3, but Tal completely ignored this threat and played bishop to e3, and after knight to c4, but Tal continued to play b3, knight takes on e3, f captures on e3, rook e8, and now rook to f1. So here black played queen to c3, attacking this rook on a1. So Tal first took on f6. Now if black takes, then bishop takes h7, king takes h7, and black would lose his queen. So black took g takes on f6, and now Tal played bishop to f5. Black played queen takes on e3 check, king h1, bishop takes f5, knight takes f5, and queen to e2. As now black hits exchange up, he wants to exchange pieces. Tal declines with queen to d4, rook to e5, knight takes on d6, rook to c2. Now black wants to mate white in one move. So Tal played rook to g1, defending the pawn on g2, and now black took rook takes on a2. So here black is completely winning, but we will see later in the game how Tal completely made the position complicated and turned the game his way. So here he first entered with his queen on a7, attacking this pawn on f7. Black played queen to h5 defending this pawn, and now he played queen to a8 check, king to g7, knight e8 check, king g6, and now he started pushing his pawn all the way forward. Here black played rook to d5, and Tal here played knight to c7, wanting to capture this rook. And now black made a big mistake here. He took the pawn on d6. Any move here would have been okay, like rook e5 or rook to d3, but he just blundered with rook takes on d6. So now here white is completely winning. Queen g8 check. In the game he played king to f5, and after g4 uh, black resigned the game. But we will see what if he would have played king to h6. Then white would have played knight to e8 check, wanting to mate here on g7. So queen to g6 preventing mate on g7. Now queen to f8 check, king h5, and queen takes the rook. And here white has a full extra knight and is completely winning. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Jai Hind.